A grade A student, Roman Belousov, isn't the sort of person you'd expect to be expelled from Russia's top university. He's a vegan and dog lover, and it's precisely this regard for animals which has got him in trouble. Roman's studying to become a microbiologist. Part of his course involves dissecting live frogs, rodents and rabbits, something Roman refuses to do. He says performing these operations aren't necessary for his career and go against his ethical beliefs.
I refused to experiment on a frog because I had to paralyze it and operate without anesthetic. I think these tests are pointless, especially for someone like me who doesn't intend to work with animals in the future.
By not taking part in practical experiments, Roman's failed some of his exams and has had to repeat his third year 3 times. He's now taking his university professor to court for the right to study without dissecting animals. He wants to be allowed to use other ways of learning, like computer simulation. Using this sort of computer technology is just one of the alternatives to operating on live animals. Others include the use of models or only using animals which have died of natural causes, methods already widely used in Europe and the US. Moscow State University refused to comment on camera, but say biological education is impossible without experimenting on living things. Although animal rights groups beg to differ, they say alternative measures, including the use of mannequins, offer enough training, and are calling for Russia to bring the way it teaches in line with Europe and the US.
The difference between Russia and other countries is enormous. For example, in Great Britain, 2 licenses are needed to get permission to experiment on animals. This is true of almost all countries in Western Europe. The rules are strictly controlled and regulated.
Roman is one student hoping to raise awareness to this cause. And while he might not agree with experimenting on live animals for science, he does carry out some operations. He helps out in this veterinary clinic, both assisting the staff and gaining hands-on experience himself. But he says this is as far as he'll go, whatever the court decides. Charlotte Lomas-Farley, Russia Today, Moscow.